activity of the next match because it is the Olympic champions, past and present. Chen Yufei, the current Olympic champion, against the former Olympic champion, Carolina Marin of Spain. Well, when we look at the women's singles draw from the quarterfinal stage, quarterfinal stage, 5 different nationalities, 5 seeds, and 5 players who had contested a final here previously. By semi-final, 3 seeds, 3 different nationalities, and 3 beaten finalists from in this tournament previously. The bottom half of the draw was a battle of 2 former world champions, a repeat of the 2016 Olympic final, and it was the same result with Carolina Marin coming through that. So it has set up a wonderful prospect of a final with 2 Olympic champions going head-to-head for the Denmark Open title. Well, as far as the race to the World Tour finals are concerned, Carolina Marin, whether she wins or loses today's final, will go up 2 places to number 3. Chen Yufei, currently at number 9, as you can see, will go up 4 places to number 5. But I believe that she will still be the 3rd Chinese player, so still not in a qualifying position, because you're only allowed 2 players from one nation in the
from China,
World Tour finals. Only top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines qualify for the end of season finale. Chen Yufei, a beaten finalist here last year, lost out to her teammate He Bingjiao in 3 thrilling games.
Her opponent from Spain, Carolina Marin.
Carolina Marin, also a second final for her at the Denmark Open, having been beaten in the final 3 years ago, lost out in 2020 to Nozomi Okuhara. Eight World Championship medals between these 2 players. That's extraordinary, isn't it? 2 Olympic gold medals between the 2 of them. And this will be an 8th meeting between Chen Yufei and Carolina Marin. And Chen Yufei has won 4 of them. But perhaps the most important, the last 3.
It's black. This side.
So Carolina Marin has won the toss of the coin and has chosen to start the near side of the court. Well, it's a special day for both of them, apart from, of course, playing a major final at the Denmark Open. For Chen Yufei, it's her 30th career final. But for Carolina Marin, it's her 60th career final. Absolutely astonishing statistics. Chen Yufei is 25 years of age, from Hangzhou, which is where the World Tour finals will take place. The capital of Xinjiang province, of course, and that is where we've just had the Asian Games as well. Former world number 1, but currently number 3. And she is in her 4th final of the year.
Her opponent, Carolina Marin,
in her 13th tournament of the year. Looking at her matches through to today's final, well, the Asian champion in the second round, and then the quarterfinal was a repeat of last year's final. But she reversed the result, obviously, in the semi-final against the winner last week at the Arctic Open, Han Yue. So all matches in 2 straight games and playing against 3 teammates on the way through to today's final. So to the left-handed Carolina Marin, 30 years of age, from Huelva in Spain. She too has been a world number 1, 66 weeks in total at the top of the world ranking, but actually went down 2 places. I do beg your pardon, she's number 6 on the world ranking at the moment. She went down 2 places on the race to the World Tour finals. European champion, European Games gold medalist. She has dominated badminton Europe for the last decade or so. In the quarterfinal, she beat the two-time winner, Tai Su Ying, having dropped the opening game, came back to win.
To play.
And that semi-final, in a repeat of the Rio Olympic final, beat the beaten finalist from 8 years ago, Pusala Venkata Sindhu, in an acrimonious affair. 21-7, so in the deciding game. Henrik Boas of Denmark is our umpire for this one, and Simon Dart from England, the service judge. So both these players playing in their second Denmark Open, both former world number ones, both Olympic champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chen Yufei, China. And on my left, Carolina Marin, Spain. Carolina Marin to serve. Love all. Play.
So the left-handed Carolina Marin of Spain getting this women's singles final underway.
Serves over. 1. Love.
Well, I thought before the tournament began, when we knew that both the world number one and number twos, the number 1 and 2 seeds here before the tournament got underway, Ansei Young and Akane Yamaguchi, both sadly absent due to injury. But I publicly stated that I thought that the women's singles would be a very interesting tournament here. And I think it has been. And I'm certainly extremely interested in this final.
Yeah.
2. Love.
2 Olympic gold medalists against each other.
Yeah.
Love.
The fact that Chen Yufei has won the last 3 meetings between these two players of significance, do you think, Steen?
I think so. Last 3 and 4, the last 5. So she's sort of gotten Carolina Marin's number, the way I see it. And I called the very first match of Chen Yufei this week, the only match where she didn't play compatriots, and that was against Putri Kusumawardani from Indonesia. I was a little bit interested to see how fresh was she and so on, because that has been a case basically ever since the Olympics. And coming off the Asian Games on home soil, I was interested to see how she looked, and she looked really good.
Yeah.
Looked in good shape.
2, 3.
Marin, 2 good wins against Tai Su Ying and PV Sindhu in the 2 matches leading up to the final here, but this is the test, the way I see it. Where does she actually stand?
That's nice from Marin. Yes, of course, Chen Yufei, silver medalist at the
3,
Asian
4.
Games. Lost out to Ansei Young of Korea. Yeah, good smash. And Chen Yufei, when you look at her results for the year, Steen, 1 title, the Indonesian Open, where she beat Marin in the final.
Yeah.
2 beaten finalists, the All England Championships, another of the Super 1000 events, and the Asian Games. So she's prepared for the big ones. But I was commentating on her semi-final against Han Yue yesterday.
Yeah.
And I pointed out Oh, that's, oh my goodness, how did she get that back?
Fault.
Fabulous rally. Yeah, I pointed out that yesterday was her 11th semi-final or better in her 13th tournament of the year. So she's been so consistently good, Chen Yufei.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, she made a bit of a sluggish start yesterday against Han Yue.
Yeah, who's also an informed player at the moment. Won last week in Finland. And
just wide.
a little opening in the defense of Chen Yufei here in the first game. Marin hitting with the drift, shots arriving split second early on Chen Yufei's court. I think she needs to get her focus raised on that defense there, the Chinese.
Oh my goodness, that's a missed opportunity. Yeah, she knows it. A wry smile.
Yes, wipe the court, please. Wipe the
I'd like to see that from the net cam to see exactly how big the opportunity was. How far did it drop before she took it?
Thank you. Four, 6. Five, 6.
Well, that time, she wasn't committed to the kill on the backhand net, choosing instead to try and play the net shot. And she made an error on that too.
Yeah, and I think perhaps that's these two errors are forced by the normally strong defensive qualities of this lady, Chen Yufei.
Another error on a touch shot from Carolina Marin. Oh, it was deflected. That's why. The block from Chen Yufei hit the top of the tape and got deflected.
I didn't notice that in real time either. That's a good shot.
Serves over. 7-all. Quick towel only. Yeah. Thank you. Seven all. Serves over. 8-7. Change. Yes.
That's nice skill, isn't it? Good disguise, just turning that racket head at the last moment. She hesitated. Thought about leaving it.
9.
By the time
7.
she tried to play that defensive shot, Carolina Marin, it was a little late. Here. Yep, definite hesitation. Yeah, turns and asks her coach, Anders Thompson, whether that would have gone wide. Well left.
Making her way into the match more and more.
10.
Chen
7.
7 of the last 8 points.
Yeah. I think they both looked nervous in the opening stages.
Yeah, against the net cord.
Trips over. 8. 10.
It's a lovely net shot. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a little dance on the top of the tape. That shuttle.
Eight. 10. Change.
Shot.
Yeah, that is absolutely superb.
11. 8.
Just clipping over the top of the shuttle with the racket head to bring it down so steeply across court. Look at this. There's the little rebound action with the racket head, creating the angle. And the advantage at the mid-game interval for the reigning Olympic champion, Chen Fei.
Principio del set estamos ganando el ataque jugando en res, ella levanta y tú atacas. Variedad del ataque, cortado, esfuerzo, todos los ataques y follow-up. Ella no ha hecho ninguna defensa larga, ¿vale? Entonces vamos por el follow-up.
20 seconds.
Eso va a ser duro, pero ese sí, claro.
20 seconds. Coach. 11. 8. Play.
So play resumes in this women's singles final. Anders Thompson, Marin's coach, giving the advice during the coaching break. Didn't really seem committed to that shot. Maybe wasn't really behind it properly.
No, but there's too many of those errors from Marin's point of view.
Now, Anders Thompson. I'm guessing, Steen, that his Spanish is a lot better than yours, or can you give us a translation?
12.
His Spanish is much better than mine. Mine is hola, it's hi, and it stops there. But I still think it was about attacking. That it's attacks that scoring points for Marin. She's not scoring points against Chen by playing patiently.
Serves over.
And I think the first game here is a little bit of I think they see it as a little bit of a free roll.
12.
Because it's difficult for Marin to put pressure on the backcourt of Chen Yufei. Marin playing with the drift here in the opening game. Even though yesterday she won on the near side against PV Sindhu, but then got behind 3-11 in the second, simply playing too passive, and that's one of the dangers for Chen Yufei as well if she plays too passive on that far side. So far it looks pretty confident for the Chinese.
Serves over. 13-9.
También tenemos que usar el fondo, ¿vale? No siempre puedo hacerlo.
Brilliant. That is the most magnificent angle.
10-13.
And it opens up for straight smashes as well. So being able to hit that one is super important for Marin. Short.
Carolina Marin challenges called out.
Well, there was hesitation from the line judge, which I think has unsettled Carolina Marin. And why she's asked for the instant review system to have a look at that.
It's not often you see action as a line judge on that service line.
Yeah, clearly short.
Challenge
So only one
unsuccessful.
challenge remaining.
One challenge remaining. Serves over. 14-10. Play.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no wonder she's pleased with that. Retrieve the attempted kill.
14.
Chen Yufei ready to pounce, but couldn't put it away.
Good variation.
Twelve, 14.
Yeah, good use of the body smash.
Serves over.
还是要抓后场为主啊。
15-12.
Va, buscas el volante, no esperas el volante, ¿vale? Va.
what I would call unforced errors in the last 2 rallies from Carolina Marin.
Yeah. Too big a swing here on the smash. I think from the body language, she's very alert to the mistakes that she's making.
Oh, that's superb.
17-12. Yes.
Opened up a 5-point cushion. Good pressure from the left-hander.
13-17.
来，今日啊。
It's awfully difficult to control those punch clears from this near side of the court, hitting with the drift.
Serves over, 14-18.
It was lucky from a Spanish perspective. Another loose service return. It looked exactly like one of the rallies, I think 4 rallies ago, where Chen killed it immediately.
That's well left. That is very well left.
19.
I thought she was going to play that to start with. 2 points away from the opening game. Last year's beaten finalist.
Game point 14.
6 opportunities to close out the opening game for Chen and Fei. Yep. Very efficient opening game by the current Olympic champion,
First game
Chen
won by
Fei.
21-14.
21-14 confirms the umpire. Opening game lasting 22 minutes.
Entonces, vamos a olvidar el resultado, ¿vale? Vamos a jugar lo que hemos mirado, lo que has entrenado, ¿vale? El resultado me da igual, ¿vale? Bueno, hay que atrever a hacer las cosas. Entonces, si fallan rectificado, no significa que no puedo hacer las cosas que hemos hablado, ¿vale? Tú tienes que seguir atacando, ¿vale? El siguiente pasa, ¿vale? No pasa nada. Déjalo ir y vamos a el siguiente, ¿ok? Puedes quitar el mate del cuerpo, no hay ningún problema. Has tenido bastante éxito también con eso, ¿vale? Entonces lo puedes hacer, no hace falta que sea la línea toda, ¿vale? Mates fuerte del cuerpo, 连着在头场抓到了嘛，抓到了这样的打，不要说能起来打。
没让老打死。
对对对。连看最后这个球，怕吧，他这里他就好，所以你抓到了我中间哪里边啊，没事，自信啊。这个肯定要做好分数。
Court 1, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play.
So 1 game to the good. Last year's beaten finalist Chen Yufei against Carolina Marin. Well, guaranteed a new name on the women's singles trophy here at the Denmark Open. Because whilst they've both contested a final here previously, neither has either won. Yeah.
1-all.
What do you think that Marin's got to do to turn this around, Steen?
Yeah, there's only one way, and that's initiative and attack. She can push the shots a bit more to the back line of Chen Yufei, and then she's got to be really, really alert, following up. That's great net play. She played really good net game yesterday against PV Sindhu. And challenged, even when Sindhu was playing well, tried to play it back, get on the initiative, and there's no other way here. Keep variations in the attack. And one of the key things, in my opinion, is to decide whether to go for smashes and whether to go for punch clears. And how can she keep Chen Yufei from attacking as well, because she also has a say in this.
2-all.
I don't disagree with any of that, Steen. In fact, I agree, but some people might think that, you know, you and I have discussed in the past that Chen Yufei is sort of the female version of Chen Long.
Yeah.
And likes to soak up the attacking play within the rally, and then suddenly puts in a little injection of pace. So if Carolina Marin is going to play those attacking shots and take the initiative, it's falling into the game pattern that Chen Yufei likes anyway.
It is. It is. It's just who has the better day.
Yeah.
And that's where the thing that should help Marin is that exact thing here. The drift alongside the court, that should make it difficult for Chen Yufei to play the backcourt. So the worst thing for Marin is if Chen Yufei hits the back line 2-3 times in a row, giving her the impression that now she's found the court. And she can play full court against her.
Serves over 4-3. 5-3.
Venga, Caro, anímate, ¿vale? Venga.
No quality on the clear from Marin. Easy kill.
What, too flat or
Too
not
flat
deep?
to the middle. It's exactly where Chen Yufei is standing. She doesn't have to take one single step. There can be a tactical thing in terms of playing the center line, but it was too flat, clearly. Playing the center line to take away the ankles from Chen Yufei.
Well, this is very worrying times if you're a Carolina Marin fan.
7-3.
Pero hay que hacerlo más, lo siento. Va.
I think she looks like she doesn't believe it, Marin.
No, which is why I asked you about the fact that Chen Yufei has won the last 3 meetings between these two players, and whether psychologically that's an issue for Marin.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I think it is. I don't think she looks at the moment as if she believes she can win this.
And it looks like she's playing shots to pull her points. See, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah.
And that's a dangerous road to travel.
Just check, Carolina.
And it is for a lot of the players in women's singles right now, because this year here they've all been ansejunged, so to speak.
Yeah.
That they've been steamrolled by the Korean, just like Kento Momota used to steamroll a lot of the men's singles players when he was dominant in 18 and 19.
And if it's not been Unsei Young, who's won 8 World Tour titles this year, it's been Akane Yamaguchi, who won 5.
The only one who's won a Super 1000 or a Super 750, not named one of those two, that's Chen Yufei.
Yeah, and that was the Indonesian Open. But the other 9 women's singles titles prior to this week in Denmark, not won by Unsei Young or Yamaguchi, have been won by 9 different players. But both of these players on court have won a World Tour title so far this year. So there's going to be a third player who's won more than one title.
Yeah.
10-4. Change.
Yeah, she really is controlling this now.
Atacan. No atacar.
10-4.
Oh, yes. That is a very, very good recovery from Carolina Marin.
Did you notice one thing?
5.
There's no sound on. The screams are switched off. Normally there would have been a celebration scream after catching that one. It wasn't there.
So are you saying that's a good thing, that she's focused on?
No, I don't think I don't think she believes she can win.
Serves over.
It's a 6-point advantage for Chen Yufei at the mid-game interval here in the second game, having already taken the first.
Vale. Estás luchando contigo mismo, vale. Pero hay que intentar soltar eso y decir, vamos a jugar ofensivo, pase lo que pase, ¿vale? Jugamos rápido, atacamos, ¿vale? Ese es el juego que tú sabes hacer. Así lo jugamos, no pensamos en mucha táctica, intentamos jugar red y atacar, ¿vale? Hay que soltar esto, ¿vale? No hay otra manera. Si sigue jugando así, sabemos que es el resultado, ¿vale? Entonces hay que hacer algo, ¿ok?
20 seconds.
¿Vale? Lucha, Carlos.
20 seconds.
Well, that coaching break was interesting as well
11,
because absolutely
5,
no words from
5.
Carolina Marin at all. She was just absorbing what her coach said. There was no response, and in all honesty, she looked to me as if she was close to tears.
Serves over. 6-12.
Look at the placement of that smash here. I mean, it's just in the racket of Chen Yufei. It seemed to surprise Chen so much that she made an error on it.
Missed it. Gone wrong with the back line.
13-6. Serves over. 7-13. Change.
And for Chen Yufei now, it's important to sort of keep pushing, not take your foot off the pedal, giving Marin any kind of hope or thought that she can get back in the match.
Yeah, didn't get behind that one, Chen Yufei.
8-13.
别冲啊，别冲，抓推啊！
Yeah, no, that's a good smash. I like that.
13. Where to go, please? Where to go?
Well, of course, Chen Yufei in her second consecutive final here. The last women's singles player to be in
Thank you.
2 finals in 2 years at this event. Akane, no, it wasn't Akane, it was Nozomi Okuhara.
In 19 and 20?
13.
Yeah, runner-up in 19, won the title in 20. Well, Chen Yufei is opening the door to her opponent.
It is.
10-13.
Well, well, well. 5 straight points and only 2 points in it.
11-13.
It seems like the pace has gone down.
Another one goes long. Oh, she's challenging that, though.
Challenges called out. Wipe the court, please. Wipe the court, please.
That looked to be quite a bit long, in my opinion.
Here we go. Yeah, it was. It's a wasted challenge.
Unsuccessful.
Maybe she just wanted to break up the rhythm and momentum.
Yeah, I think so.
Because Carolina Marin on a bit of a roll here. 6 straight points. And more importantly, there's only 1 point in it now.
Play.
Oh, that may have been going wide. Yeah.
It's over. Fourteen, 12.
追求上去可以动作越小越好。
Chen.
Yeah, she put that away with venom. Yeah. Well, if you were right and she didn't believe before, Carolina Marin, she certainly believes now.
Yeah.
13, 14.
So Chen Yufei has definitely let her back into the match, and in a completely different way than I thought. Because there's been a lot of this one was Marin's own point, but there's been a lot of mistakes from Chen Yufei. It's like she was lulled to sleep. And if I were Marin right now, I would definitely not inject too much pace in the rallies.
Serves over.
Oh, wow, that went over. That bounced on the top of the tape and literally died dead the other side of the court, giving the point to Chen Yufei. That's extraordinary, isn't it? Amazing.
Serves over. Fourteen, 15.
And an error on the defence like that from Chen Yufei indicates to me that she is a little nervous now, because that was completely mistimed.
Fourteen, 15. Serves over.
Well, that's very telling to me. Chen Yufei's reaction after winning that rally. Another indication that she's a little nervous. Big celebration that we hardly ever see from Chen Yufei after winning a rally. That's nice. That is clever.
17-14.
Atacamos nosotros, ¿vale, Caro? Va.
Marin expecting the attacking shot straight down the line. That's good awareness from Chen Yufei to switch it up.
Thank you. Seventeen, 14. Fault. Serves over.
Sharp umpiring, because that shuttle touching Chen Yufei, and immediately the call of fault, so that the call of the line judge becomes irrelevant.
Serves over. 18-15.
3-point advantage, and 3 points away from winning the title, Chen Yufei.
保护不往前。
Good shot.
Very good shot. And once again, we saw just a couple of rallies ago the round the head smash cross court from Chen Yufei that
19-15.
was played to perfection and found its mark. Now going cross court from the deep forehand corner.
Thank you. Change.
把手点，保护往前啊！敢于跟他斗啊！
19-15.
Good smash.
The racket gone.
I think Chen Yufei's racket's broken. Yeah.
Yeah. 16-19. Thank you.
Well, it's certainly possible for Marin, but she's going to have to play error-free from this moment forward.
Yeah. Oh no.
速度往前啊，很重要。
17-19.
人大胆付出了啊！
19-20.
goodness. That's a shocker.
I think it's telling for the day that Marin has had today.
20,
Yeah.
match point.
And even Chen Yufei smiling at that one because
Yeah.
she knows that was an absolute gift. 3 championship points for the current Olympic champion, Chen Yufei. Good defense. Well taken. Good courage at match point down from Carolina Marin.
18-20.
但是他往前逼得很快啊，是都半场都没问题的。
Missed it. Well, well, well.
不是棉花嘛，不讲啊。
19-20.
还有在顶啊，
2 of the 3 match points have come and gone. Just 1 more remains. It's long, and Chen Yufei converts the runners-up place a year ago into championship victory this year here at the Denmark Open. 21-14, 21-19 in an intriguing match, won in 51 minutes. Well, I have to say,
Match.
Carolina Marin
Won by
fought
Chen Yufei.
very bravely
21-14.
to come back.
21-19.
6-13 adrift, Carolina Marin at one stage,
In a moment, we will begin.
and only
It's
lost the
Denmark
game,
Open 2023 prize
21-19.
ceremony for women's singles.
But a second title of the year for Chen Yufei to add to the Indonesian Super 1000. A 750 title here in Odense. Confirmation of that scoreline, 21-14, 21-19 in 51 minutes.
Please welcome the medalists.
Well, Steen, it was a final that I know we were both very much looking forward to.
Yeah.
And it was good to see Carolina Marin fight back from such a deficit.
It was
But I think that Chen Yufei was deserved of the title.
clearly the third winner.
First, the runner-up from Spain, Carolina Marin.
Carolina Marin, a second time that she's had to settle for second best here at the Denmark Open, 3 years
Winner
after she
for
first
Denmark Open
reached a
2023
final
in the
at
women's
this
singles
event.
category with the score of 21-14, 21-19 from China, Chen Yufei.
Chen Yufei,
We now invite Mr. Christian Peel,
A third
President of Badminton Denmark, to
Super
present the
750
medals and the
title.
trophy.
in total during her career.
We then invite Mr. Phil Chen, President of Victor Sports Global, to present the Badminton Denmark mascot and the prize check. And then we invite Mr. Martin Peterson, Head of Sports and Culture at the City of Odense, to present the flowers and the city gift. Ladies and gentlemen, the women's singles. Thank you. And now for the interview.
Last year you were runner-up here in the Denmark Open, and this year you are the champion. How are you feeling, Chen Yufei?
我感觉就是去年确实比较可惜嘛，但是今年还能进决赛，然后最后能赢下冠军，我感觉非常开心。然后其实也是弥补了去年的遗憾吧。
Yeah. So it was indeed a pity last year that I didn't win, and I think this year it's I've been very, very happy that I actually went all the way into the finals and actually be able to win the game.
You were in control in a lot of the game, in a big part of the game today, but then it was a tough in the end. It was quite close in the end and a hard battle against Carolina. What did you think made the difference today?
就是今天的比赛，大多数时候你还是有很强的掌控力，然后到最后的时候呢，其实还是有一些波折。你是怎么样最后那个顶住压力赢得比赛的呢？
我觉得还是顶着那股自信吧，就是相信自己可以赢下比赛，然后其实没有考虑太多，就是别的事情，就是做好过程吧。对，因为对手也是一个非常强的对手，就是他一直都在想办法，所以我也是一直在想办法。
Yeah, it's been a challenging game, and for me, I try to focus on the confidence and work on my confidence, and focus on not thinking too much, and work towards the results, like the win. And I can see that my opponent today, she's very good. Marin, she's really good, and I can just see that she's trying everything, a lot of things on the court, and I'm trying to do the same, and keeping up with the pace, and won at the end.
A huge congratulations.
Yes, indeed, huge congratulations. Interesting that she understood the first question in English, didn't need a translator. Well, that's 3 finals completed. Coming up next is men's doubles. Last year's All England champions Fikri and Maulana up against the former world champions Aaron Cha and Soweik. Welcome back to Odense. This is one of the global hubs for robotic engineering. We've had robots bring on the kit bags for the players, hand out the shuttles. The robots are doing that too. It's all fascinating stuff, you know. But so too is the finals here. And next up we have men's doubles. It is last year's All England champions Fikri and Maulana from Indonesia up against the former world champions Aranchar and Sowi Eek, looking to win their first